I'm going to show you some math activities for teaching number sense. You can do these activities using dice or playing cards. I'm going to show you using my base 10 frames. They're also very easy to make if you'd like to make your own. Remember that subitizing is learning to identify numbers without counting. We want them to be able to recognize at a glance what the number is. This is very crucial to the development of number sense and for basic fact acquisition. Young children need to learn how to trust the count. So the first game is just to be able to subitize. So whether you're using playing cards or dice or fingers, students should be able to quickly recognize that's a 5, that's a 2, what's that one? And that one, and that one. So once your child has become comfortable with subitizing and used many different ways and different objects to help them practice, then we can do the addition game. So we can show them two amounts. And they can add. Oh, 6 plus 5 is 11. 1 and 2 is how many? It's 3. You could even have them take an empty 10 frame card and add them together to show that it's 3. There's 8 and there's a 4. Oh boy, that's bigger than 10. What does that look like? Here's the double game. I want to know what the double of that number is. So the students can visualize double of 4 and they can double it and realize that it's 8. What's the double of this one? It's 12. What's the double of this one? 6. Double of that one. Fill the frame. It's 10. Now remember to try these games as your children are developmentally ready for them. Some might be too difficult, so then just scale it down and make it easier. Some might be too easy, so then you can push them and you can make it a little bit tougher. The next game is more or less. So one person turns this card over, one person turns this card over, and you ask the question, is it more or is it less? So this person would say mine is more because it's 8. This person would say mine is more or less because it's 7. More or less. You can even ask, what's the difference? Oh, this one is 7 and this one is 1. The difference is 6. More or less. Mine is more. No, mine is less because you have one more colored in. Last game I'm going to show you is just concentration. So what you could do is you could spread out all the cards. Remember, you could use playing cards for this as well if you wanted to. And they have to match up to make 10 pairs. So they would flip over 2 of them, just like the normal concentration game, and they would say, okay, this is 5, this is 4, oh, that's 9, that doesn't make 10. Turn them back over. The next person would go, oh, that is 8, that is 9, nope, that doesn't make 10. 3 and 7, that makes 10, so I would get to keep this one. So these are some games that you should try along at home with your children, and just remember to have fun with it. Don't make it too competitive and don't make it much of a race. Just make sure that they're just getting used to working with these numbers.